Okay, everyone's saying it's on mute. Can you hear me? I was playing the video from earlier. I could just pull it up. But can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? That's another epic fail on KG settings. Yeah, right. There you go. Okay, all right. Well, I'll do it a different way then. I've got Adam here. I don't want to keep him waiting too long. But I do want that to play. So bear with me a second. Let me find. Oh my god! It's actually making me watch an ad to my. Damn it! I do support the wrong club because I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol, but what's going on? This is just like an epic fail in itself. Cheers. Let's get it. Thank you for all of your help. Generally, and I'm gonna have a stream coming out at 8 UK time, which is in literally about 40 minutes time. I just want to say thank you. Generally, this channel has over 1,600 subscribers, but compared to those other channels, you know, those channels were absolutely, you know, massive, ginormous, if you want to say. And it's still nuts to actually think we have one, but we have one, which is nuts. It's absolutely nuts. And if you've seen it on Twitter, Ryan put up a bout, like a championship bout. It looks amazing, and I would love to have that. 100%, I would love to have that. But either way, I just wanted to come on here, say a massive thank you to everyone, big up to everyone, and yeah, man, the support does not go unnoticed at all. We'll be live in a little bit for some more streams, and we continue with the grind of the content. Hopefully, we'll have some news on Harry Kane soon and all of that. But yeah, thank you very much, and Mia Samia to all of you guys. We are the best fan channel of 2023, and we're only this small. Imagine when we're here, man. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, generally. Thank you. Boom. And we're here. Now that failed miserably, but I'll take it. I'll take it either way. Big up to everyone. We've got Adam in the building. Luckily, he hasn't put his Dortmund shirt on yet. He did say he did have it though. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Yeah, man. How you doing?
I'm good. Can you hear?
Surprised. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
So yeah, man. Thank you for coming on. And let's get into this. So Dortmund, what are we thinking about Dortmund? You being a Dortmund fan, what are we thinking?
I think that Dortmund is the best club in Germany, first of all, and I think that we should have won the championship this year. And I felt really sorry for Royce because, of course, you won it. And what can I say? Great club, one of the biggest in Europe, in my opinion. And yeah.
Well, yeah, no, 100%. The last day was absolutely mental, like nuts. How obviously you guys bottled it, if you want to say that, and then obviously we got the win in, you know, in our game. But realistically, people will say you bottled it, and they're right for saying that. But at the same time, the team you played against just turned up. To be perfectly honest with you, and obviously you guys didn't. Straight away, we've got a question here about the Alvarez transfer. Obviously, the Mexican player. What do you think? What do you think of the Alvarez transfer saga?
I haven't watched him play, so I don't know so much about him. But I believe that Dortmund, as they shown in the past, their signing are usually are very good ones.
Yeah.
They chose to sign someone, the right decision.
Yeah, I don't really understand why you guys have pulled out of that deal. To be honest with you, did they want too much money or something? I'm really confused on that deal. To be honest.
Huh?
So Dortmund have pulled out of the Alvarez deal. What do you think of that?
Oh, they pulled out.
Yeah.
I didn't really get into it. I don't. I recently don't have the time to be focused on football, so I don't really into what happened in the recent. I don't really know what Dortmund did, and in the last season. But I believe that if they decided to do something, if they pull or sign him, I believe they made the right decision, because as the years showed, I think that everyone knows that Dortmund is a great place to sign players and develop them, and selling them, unfortunately, to you, Lewandowski, Mario Götze, and many other players that Dortmund developed and signed with Bayern after that. But I believe that if Dortmund decided to do something, they did the right decision.
Yeah, no, I get you. I know where you're coming from. I know exactly where you're coming from. Yeah, it basically, Fabrizio Romano, the transfer expert, basically saying that you guys are pulled out of that race. And from what the comments are saying, the live chat here on this, they're saying I think Ajax upped the price with an additional 20 million on the deal, which is a bit mad, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not? Yep. I can hear you now.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
You're saying that Ajax offered him 20 million more?
So Ajax put 20 million more on the deal that Dortmund were trying to do. So I'm not sure what
If they did it, they can have him. I believe in our staff that if they didn't want to pay those 20 millions, they made the right decision. Alvarez is the CDM of Ajax, no? Or the center back?
The CDM. The CDM.
I know him. I didn't watch him play so much, but I know who is he. And to be honest, I don't think that our problem is our back stuff. I don't think we have a problem with center backs. I think that after Bellingham left us, unfortunately, we need to strengthen up in the midfielder area, because Bellingham was our star the last year, and he left us. We got our 100 million, and I think that Dortmund really need to strengthen up in this position. I think they need to bring some young star to replace him. So I think if they didn't want to pay the price for Martinez, they made the right decision. Maybe it wasn't worth it.
Yeah. What do you think of Jude Bellingham going to Real Madrid?
Listen, the saddest part was that two games before the end of the season, he scored the goal and he celebrated with pointing on the club badge as he's saying, "I'm staying," and he left 2 games after. So it was disappointed, but it wasn't something that I wasn't expecting. It was very. I expected that he will transfer to other club, and this is what happened. And to be honest, he's a very good guy. He's a good player, and I think that Real could give him the Real is the club that he can win major trophies in.
Yeah.
And I wish him all luck in the world. Wish him all the luck.
So, where do you think you need to, as a Dortmund fan, where do you think you need to upgrade then? Obviously, Jude's gone, so now you need to get a midfielder in. But
Yeah,
where do you think the upgrade?
I think that I would love to see a great striker because we had Lewandowski, we had Aubameyang, we had Haaland recently, but the last year we didn't had a striker that is a goal machine. We had, of course, we have Yusuf Amukuku, the young star from Germany. He's 19 or 18 years old. He's a great striker, but he still didn't prove in the in the in the in the level that he can be one of the best strikers in the world, as Dortmund had recently. We have Karim Adeyemi, which is also a young, great player, but we didn't have a goal machine like Haaland, like Lewandowski, like Aubameyang, a striker that can score more than 20 goals a year, 30 goals a year. And I think that Dortmund need to bring a striker that can do it.
Yeah, now I get you. I know where you're coming from. So going forward though, if you know with this team that you have, obviously you sold Haaland to City, and obviously you sold Jude Bellingham to Real Madrid. Where do you see you guys finishing next season?
It really depends which players Dortmund will sign this season. But I believe that we need to finish in the top three, no matter which player comes, which player go. I think Dortmund is one of the three biggest club in Germany, and they need to finish every season in the at least third spot. And if not, it's I will say that it was a disappointing season because Germany, it's not like the Premier League that they had many good clubs. In the Germany league, you had Bayern, of course, and you had Dortmund, and every season you got one or two clubs that are coming up, that are playing good and finishing in the top four. But I think Dortmund is a top three club easily. No matter which player comes, which player goes, I think we need every season finish at least top three. And of course, I
Do you
hope
think?
we will win a championship next year.
Yeah. What trophy do you think you'll lift next year? The Pokal, maybe?
The what?
What trophy do you think you'll win next year? Do you think you'll try to win the league?
What?
Or... Can you hear me?
You are Now I hear you. Now I hear you.
You hear me? What trophy do you think you're gonna like push for next season?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Next season, I hope we will win every trophy, of course. But I think that we need to focus in the German league. We need to focus in the German area, the cup, the league trophy, because to be realistic, we didn't have a big chance to win the Champions League. So I think that Dortmund need to be more fixed German in the German area, the cup, the league trophy, in the Germany area.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Because
I
Bayern will try to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
So Dortmund can play it out and focus in the league, and maybe they will have a bigger chance than Bayern.
Yeah. I know where you're coming from. I know exactly where you're coming from. What do you think of Thomas Tuchel being Bayern Munich's manager?
I liked him when he coached us. I think that he really brought the club one step ahead, because I like the way he coaching. He's not one of those coaches that is like Mourinho, that is not with the players. Tuchel was very close with the players, and he was training with them, joking with them, and I really like that the way that he did it. But in Bayern last season, I think he disappointed a bit, because I didn't think that. Of course, I like Dortmund, but if to be honest, I didn't think that Bayern will win the champions in the way they did, because realistically, Dortmund should have won it. They came to the last game with they knew that they need to win the Champions Trophy. So I think that Tuchel disappointed a bit the last season at Bayern, but a great coach, and I think that in everything that he will coach, he will bring a good stuff with him. I think that he can coach every club in every club in Europe and do a great job.
So from being a Dortmund fan, what do you think? Obviously, you don't want us to win anything. You're a Dortmund fan. You're not a Bayern fan. But what do you think he will win next season?
I think Bayern have a chance in the Champions League. Like every year, one of the biggest club in Europe. And of course, Bayern favorite in every German trophy. In the cup, in the league, Bayern are favorites in Germany. And also in Europe, they are one of the favorites to win the treble. But I don't know if Bayern will win the Champions League next year. But I think that you've got a chance. Of course, Real Madrid are looking strong, Barcelona looking strong, and City. But I think that Bayern have a big chance next year in the Champions League.
Yeah. What about your player, Rafael Guerreiro, coming to Bayern Munich? Obviously, that probably does hurt. Obviously, it happened with Götze. It happened with Lewandowski. What do you think we can expect from him?
If Davis will leave, I think he's a good replacement for him. He's a great player. He's a good playmaker. As a defender, I wouldn't say that he's the best defender in the world, but he's very similar to Alphonso Davies. His playing style is also liking to go far and cross balls and being like a midfielder. and I think that he can fit good at Bayern. And he's of course he's not as good as Davies, but he's a great player, and he can bring some good things to Bayern if he will play.
Yeah. No, I get you, 100%. What do you think of Bayern Munich being linked to Harry Kane?
I think that it's a great move for you because last year I think your biggest thing that brought you down was the lack of striker. Because when Lewandowski left, of course, the replacement you played with Choupo-Moting, you played with Gnabry as a striker, as Muller as a false nine, but you didn't really have a replacement for Lewandowski. A player that scores 40, 50 goals a year need a replacement that can change him, can go to his shoes. And I think Harry Kane is one of the best strikers in the world, and he proved it. And I think that if he will sign with Bayern, it will be very good for him because he will have a chance to win a big trophies. And it will be good to Bayern because one of the best strikers in the world.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you're hoping that he doesn't sign with Bayern.
To be honest, I don't think that. I think the Dortmund can win the Champions League. No, the Champions League, the champions of Germany, also with Kane at Bayern. I think that they can win even if you will sign Kane. But of course, that if you will sign Kane, it will be harder to win. But if you will sign him, I wouldn't be sad about it because I don't that will make sure that Bayern will win. I think that Dortmund can win the trophy even with Kane at Bayern. So I wouldn't be sad, but of course, if he will sign, it will make the life of Dortmund fans and club much harder.
Yeah, no, I get you, 100%. Yeah, I'm not sure we'll get him. I would like to get him, but I'm not sure we will get him. But I definitely think that if we do go and sign him, it's definitely going to be harder for you guys because that's what we're lacking. We are lacking that that player, 100%.
Yeah.
What do you think of Bayern getting Kim Min-jae?
The center back of Napoli, right?
Yes.
I didn't watch Napoli this season, so I don't really know how he's playing. But I heard that he's one of the best strikers in the world last season, at least. And I think that with Lucas Hernandez leaving you, and of course you have Upamecano and De Ligt, I think that he can fit good and help you in the center back position. But I think you have good center backs even without him. So I don't know if he made the right decision because he wouldn't play every game. And Napoli last season was very good club and very good fit for him. But I get why he left Napoli for Bayern because it's a step up. Bayern is a bigger club than Napoli, and he can win major trophies in Bayern. So I get why he did it, but he wouldn't play every game because you have two great center backs without him. So I don't know if it was the right decision, but I get why he did it.
Yeah. What do you make of the whole Bayern needing a 6? So if you haven't been with it, basically, the whole thing is blowing up on all different social medias of Bayern needing a 6. Obviously, we were looking at Declan Rice from West Ham, the English lad, and the other one being mentioned was the Mexican Alvarez, the guy that you were being linked with. Do you think he would be a good fit? Do you think Alvarez, the Mexican, would be a good fit for Bayern?
As a center back, I don't think that he will fit because I think that De Ligt and Upamecano are better than him. As a defensive midfielder, I think you've got Kimmich that is, for me, top 3 center midfielders in the world. I don't really see how a center midfielder will help you. I don't think that Bayern need a center midfielder like they need a striker, but Bayern is one of the biggest club in Europe. They have many good players want to come there because they know that if they come there, they can win many trophies. So I understand every player that will come to Bayern, but I think that if players like them wants to get minutes time, wants to play, I don't think that Bayern is the right place for them because Bayern have Bayern. The thing about Bayern is no matter what, if it's a good season or bad season, they always have good players in every position. So I think that if you want to come to Bayern and play, you need to be one of the best players in the world in your position, like Kane, if you want to play many minutes, because Bayern have good players at every position.
Yeah, I agree with you, man, 100%. Which obviously you're a Borussia Dortmund fan, but obviously you watch the league, But what do you think of Jan Sommer coming to Bayern last season, and what do you think of him being a second choice for Bayern? Do you think he'll leave? Do you think he'll stay? What do you think?
I'm not that into the stuff of Bayern when Neuer comes back and what happening in Bayern generally, but Jan Sommer is for me. You can easily put him top 20, top 15 goalkeepers in the world. He's a very good goalkeeper, and he proved it in the World Cup in the last season with Bayern. And to be honest, I don't know if Neuer is a great goalkeeper. Neuer and he didn't train much, plus the age of him. I don't know if he still need to start as the starting goalkeeper. And I think that Jan Sommer, if he will prove the next season that he's better than Neuer, I think that he will. I think that it will be good for him because if he will prove that he should start ahead of Neuer, I think that he can be in Bayern for many more years. He just need to prove that he worth it.
Yeah. No, I get you. Well, thank you for coming on, mate. I know that we had a little bit of technical issues. Thank you for coming on either way. And yeah.
Bye. Thank you. And congrats on the winning of the. Congrats.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
Bye.
See you later, man.
Bye.
So there we go, man. There we go. Obviously, he was a Borussia Dortmund fan. And yeah, man. Yeah, it was good to have him on. I know obviously there's a bit of signal issues and all of that, but he is on the opposite side of the world, so I'm not expecting his internet to be any good compared to, you know, and obviously he was in, by the looks of it, he was in the car. But thank you to Adam. If he does watch this back, big up to him. I'm actually going to quickly look at my messages quickly because he did say where he was from, and I don't want to say somewhere and then get it wrong. Let me go all the way up. Where is it? But yeah, thank you to everyone. Generally, you guys are the best, like for real. He's from Israel, so yeah, like right now in Israel, so he's 2 hours ahead of me. So right now it's like it's coming up 11 o'clock at night. So no matter what anyone wants to say, thank you to Adam. You know, I know he's a Dortmund fan and all of that, but it was good to have him on. We'll take Hurricane or do something over to Bayern. Yeah, either one of those. So yeah, big up to everyone. Again, massive thank you. We won. And to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting to win. I seen the support. I seen all of it. I seen every single little bit of it. But I was expecting Redman TV to just storm it and take us, because we are so small. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. I love every single one of them. And, no, not me. The guy we had on. But either way, I'm going to end the stream there. I'll be back at 10:30, so I'll be back in over an hour. With another stream, hopefully get some other people on, and we'll go from there. But yeah, man, thank you for watching, guys. Big up to everyone, and again, a massive thank you for helping us get to the get the win. You know, till then, mia sa mia, peace out, big love. The videos will start going more frequently again soon, and we'll go from there.